Hits Durant, the trailer, and Edwards. Great recovery defensively.
So he just showed you right there the explosion. He trailed that play all the way.
And he raises up for the midi.
Dribble in the paint. Big factor.
Booker snakes the screen, got blocked by McDaniels. Gobert chased it down and kept it in play.
Oh, look out here, Knight. Got advantage.
Edwards clean for three. Butter.
That's it. This is what you want to see with this young guy.
Spent yesterday afternoon with Carl Sr., having a little coffee, relaxing, and Edwards with the step through, got it to go.
Now that time, that was great afterwards.
Edwards out top. He gets double teamed. Booker switches onto him. Out to the wing, Alexander Walker.
This is just good ball movement. You come in, you take the trap, you throw it to the corner. Too far for the big man to rotate.
Edwards playing with his food. Over to Naz Reid for three. Got it!
Now look, this is a guy that plays backup center for
Edwards in the front court. Got it back from Towns and lays it home.
Great pass by Towns, because he waited. Low pick and roll right here. Now just watch this. See what? Down inside. As soon as that defender gave up.
3 steals, tied for 5th most by a T-Wolf player in any half over the last 25 postseasons. One last note here. Kyle Anderson, who had a hit pointer earlier in this game, as we see a basket there by Anthony Edwards.
Edwards with some touch action from Gobert in the mid-range, knocks it home. Edwards working against Allen. In the mid-range, Anthony Edwards off glass.
See, that's what you need now.
His ability to crack the code here, Hubie.
Yeah, now this is, see, he's looking for him to make that extra bounce. Now, you look at what we're seeing.
Edwards finding his rhythm a little bit. Tween, spins, pivots. Off one leg, wonderful footwork.
He gave us a number of moves right there.
Dribble handoff to Edwards. Likes going to his left, spins right. Oh man, he was in his bag like the fries were at the bottom. Edwards
on the release. Let's watch that. Once he you're not stopping that, baby.
No.
After you make your defensive move, okay?
14 rebounds for Gobert. Edwards. This time, KD picks him up.
Nice
what a
fake.
hezzy.
Nice
Slams
fake.
on the brakes. Edwards!
Nice fake. And he wanted the foul.
Durant trying to guard him. Edwards around the double team. Got a look. Butter. Ant-Man in full effect. Yeah. And interesting now to see Kevin Durant take on the assignment of Edwards.
Yeah, I mean, this is surprising, but he went out.
Ant-Man! Oh, he looked at his wrist and said, I got time today. They hit him with a double. He gets it back, sprays it to Alexander Walker. Everything is falling. Gordon switches on to Edwards.
It is your trap again. He's done a very good job in reading that.
And he got it to the right man, Naz Reid. First person shooter, 12 points for him.
Just don't let up.
Edwards against O'Neal, passes out of the double. Alexander Walker rains in another three.
Will you believe this guy? He's got 18 points off the bench. Yeah, the Devils have been quick all night long at both ends. Now this is just a guy who's having a terrific night.
Gobert was calling for it. Edwards says, I got this. I got it all night long, 24/7. He's up to 31 for the game. Especially the guy with the ball here, led the NBA in.
Oh, nice hands.
Oh, Edwards, it's showtime. Room service.
Yep. All set up by Gobert. This has been team defense all night long. And then the explosion at the end.
Anthony Edwards, 33 points in the series opener. He fires, and Dia. It's deflected, and then Beal turned back by Edwards. And he lets him hear about it. Here we go, right here. Edwards against Durant. Edwards wants to take him, elevates, and buries it. Finish in tight.
Yeah, that's not a good decision. He had Durant there for an easy layup if he just dropped it off.
As Minnesota hold, serve, and they
never throw the center of the ball in the transition break.
Yeah.
Edwards rims in a jumper, and now Vogel wants a timeout. When things go wrong, Frank Vogel thought it was such a jolt emotionally last game because they were all so convicted they were going to take game 2 and kind of dealt with the surprise of not as Edwards banks it in, plus the foul.
To pressure a guy more when he's in a tough spot. Great defense here by Bradley Beal, but you got to keep your hands up.
He's well contested as well.
Yeah, he kind of raises his hand there to let the coaches and everyone know, like, hey, look, that might not have been the best shot. Just an acknowledgement.
Edwards floats it in over Durant.
Exchange going with Jamal Mosley, J.B. Bickerstaff, Jesse Mermis, and Luke Walton, all on opposing staffs, and none of them are responding. None of them are responding to my text chain.
Here's Durant. Working around the screen from Eubanks. Great look to him, but couldn't quite handle it. Good deflection from Gobert. Edwards into the lane. Edwards lays it in. It's for the Timberwolves.
I said right here, Anthony Edwards is just too strong, able to go through the body.
Booker with 7, does have 4 assists. Also playing with 3 fouls as Edwards drops it in from 11. Minnesota continues to rack up offensive boards. Edwards finds Conley. What a look. Conley cashes in on a beautiful delivery from Anthony Edwards. Edwards directing Towns. Veering through the left side to the corner. Alexander Walker again. It's a 15-point Timberwolves lead.
Talks about they're 2 for 15 from 3, but 2 of those threes were transition plays in that first quarter. So the Timberwolves have cleaned that up. They are pressuring so much and forcing them in to the drive.
Well, Anthony Edwards can certainly skywalk, and here he did so with a little turbulence. Another monster third quarter, and the Timberwolves a 22-point lead, looking to go up 3-0 as Edwards floats it in. He has a 20-point night.
To make a kick out, to get your team in a defensive rotation, it's just a straight line drive. As we see again, right there, another straight line drive. That's just not good help defense if you're the Phoenix Suns.
And McDaniels is going to talk some smack to Booker.
Want them to even shoot threes. They want to limit their attempts.
Here's Edwards into the paint, falling away and banking it in. What a finish from the young superstar Anthony Edwards.
Get a little dicey, get it to your best player and tell him to attack. Right there, off the glass, working that paint, and that's what kind of slows that Phoenix Suns run, and maybe could have been a foul.
A timeout taken. Okogie's 3. Off the mark. Edwards the rebound. The leak out. Gobert lays it in, plus the foul. Trouble. Edwards has put up 32 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Edwards jumper. Why not? A little more sauce from Anthony Edwards.
Getting Bradley Beal when they did, they've got a lot of talent, but I don't know if their roster is as complete as what they need to compete in this loaded Western Conference.
2 more for Edwards, who has 36.
Difficult for Phoenix offensively. Things are much easier as Edwards gets to the rim. You knew at some point.
46-43. Edwards. Count it for 3.
And you can't fall asleep with your defense there.
Reed stumbles, puts it up. Towns catches it, clears. Edwards, bingo, a 3. And the long rebound to Conley. He shovels it for Edwards. He steps into it. Stone cold, Anthony Edwards. O'Neal draws the assignment on Edwards. The jumper goes. Edwards is in the zone. 18 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Edwards takes it strong to the hoop. Edwards has also mentioned that Durant was his favorite player growing up. Edwards, cross, Edwards hits it from the outside. It's a 3. Edwards, one-on-one with Beal. They clear the area. Edwards, give it up, threads the needle. Conley, got it. It's a 3.
How about that pass by Edwards?
Minnesota looking to regain the lead with Edwards. He draws the big Nurkic, and he cans it from the outside. And the concern right now is for Edwards.
Well, Edwards right here just gets to his mid-range, money automatic.
Kogi extending way outside, help from Nurkic. Conley back for Edwards, lines it up. Edwards with a deep shot. 5 to shoot. Edwards turns and hits.
Do that quite often. And not an easy shot at all. Fade away from 17 feet.
Booker the drive, denied. Met at the summit by Edwards. 107-107. Edwards the jumper. He's got it.
Come on, man. That was good defense.
10 to shoot. Edwards. Oh, Edwards! A signature slam. Timeout. 2:12 left. 4-point game.
Anticipate. You got two guys down the field. Down the court, and Anthony Edwards.
Easy flush. Suns were not prepared underneath. And the Nuggets have a chance to wrap up that series. Booker drives in, and it's blocked by Edwards.